Things are heating up as the business end of the season draws near. Marconi host Rockdale determined to get their finals pursued on track. Apia face a tricky trip to Sydney Olympic. And Manly United host competition frontrunners Blacktown Spartans. In our match of the round, Blacktown City attempts to knock Spartans off their perch when they face Sutherland. St George look to climb off the foot of the ladder but have their work cut out for them against Bonnyrigg. And Sydney United 58 meet South Coast Wolves at Wynn Stadium. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV, and this is the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's One. We start at Cromer Park, where two sides at opposite ends of the Men's One Spectrum faced off, with plenty of motivation for victory on both sides of the pitch. It took just 3 minutes for Manly to get on the board, referee Adam Weir pointing to the spot after the ball struck Emmanuel Gianaros' hand in the box. Scott Balderson stepped up to the mark and blasted his shot past an outstretched Carlos Saliadare. Spartans had a chance to pull one back right on half-time when Manly failed to clear a corner, allowing Raymond Miller to have a crack on goal, which Dylan Mitchell couldn't keep hold of. Manly had the better of the scramble though and cleared their lines well. The hosts went one step closer to completing the upset of the round with 11 minutes left on the clock, when substitutes Nathan Sim and Jack Green combined to work the ball across goal, with the final pass landing at the feet of the trusty Chris Payne, who smashed home this stunner with the outside of his boot. The memorable victory was sealed in injury time when Brendan Chilakian darted down the left flank and shifted inside the box, where he was brought down under a challenge from Luke Austin. Chilakian was handed the honours from 12 yards and sent Saliadare the wrong way to cap off a 3-0 win. So Manly picked up some breathing space from last place St George, while Spartans were shafted from top spot. Over to Belmore Sports Ground now, as Sydney Olympic and Apia Leichhardt Tigers did battle in a clash of two storied sides. Olympic hit the front inside half an hour with a bit of help from the Apia defence. Ryan Keir flicked on a header from Evan Kostopoulos, who collided with Tigers goalkeeper Andrew Barzi, allowing Gosharai to pounce on a loose ball and slide home the opener. A comedy of errors paved the way for Shirai to score his and Olympic's second just 6 minutes out from the break. Haris Gaitatis played Yanis Barakis on the edge of the box, his lob finding Kostopoulos, whose missed kick allowed him to evade Barzi and get across away. Paul Galimi cleared off the line, but only as far as Shirai, who lashed his shot into the roof of the net. Daniel Fogarty pulled one back for Apia just 4 minutes into the second half, when Barzi's meaty goal kick was flicked on for the striker, who outpaced his marker and snuck his shot past a diving Paul Henderson. Olympic restored their 2-goal advantage just 2 minutes later though, another scramble in the box falling to Evan Kostopoulos, who was heavily involved in the build-up, with the talisman Cooley slotting past Barzi to make it 3-1. That soon became 4 with perhaps the goal of the match. A long throw-in reached Kostopoulos in the centre of the box and he laid it off for Gaitatis, who struck a sweet volley into the top corner to put his side in complete control. Olympic made the most of their wary opponents as time wore on, with Kostopoulos showing some brilliant close control inside the box before shooting low past a helpless Barzi. Not to be outdone, Gosharai capped off the 6-1 rout with his hat-trick, the attacker latching on to Tiger Cedar's perfect through ball, before composing himself and shooting through the legs of Barzi. So 6-1 it finished as Olympics solidified their place in the top 5, while RP's hopes of playing finals football took a beating. Seymour Shaw Park played host to a nervy affair as St George looked to lift themselves off the foot of the ladder, and Bonnyrigg fought to give their premiership hopes a boost. It was the visitors who should have taken the lead just beyond the half-hour mark, Robbie Eunice playing a well-weighted ball through for Adam Jenner, who found himself one-on-one with Dion Shaw but had his effort beautifully saved by the Saints goalkeeper. Jenner had another chance to break the deadlock shortly after, but his volley was again denied by a diving save from Shaw. The breakthrough came just 2 minutes out from half-time by David Talevski. A mix-up in the Bonnyrigg defence handed Christopher Gomez possession, and his pass found Talevski, who buried his effort past Matthew Nash. Bonnyrigg went on the offensive in the second half, and Robbie Eunice's mazy run through a packed defence ended with a snap shot from Bo Hyun Chun, who fired over the crossbar. The White Eagles' efforts were rewarded in the 80th minute when Aaron Peterson cut in from the right and played a sublime ball which allowed Alex Kanak to prod home from a tight angle. So 1-1 it finished as St George remained in 12th place, while Bonnyrigg remained in touch with the competition leaders from Blacktown. Marconi Stadium played host to 2 finals hopefuls as Rockdale travelled to face the 7th place Stallions. Ty Purcell had the first real shot with menace for the Suns, finishing off a tidy passing move with a low shot from the edge of the box that was well saved by James Chronopoulos. Marconi defender Ali Haydar was perhaps fortunate not to be shown his marching orders after 17 minutes, when he fouled a quick-moving Marko Jesic, who was put through on goal. Rockdale earned a free kick in a good position when Tomislav Arkaba's long goal kick found the feet of Purcell, who went down under a challenge from Christopher Nunez. Sean Simon stepped up for the resulting set piece and had eyes for goal, but couldn't direct his effort on target. The injection of Taj Minikon proved effective as Rockdale continued their relentless attack in the second half, and the pacey attacker could have bagged the opener after turning Stephen Drury inside out and hitting a shot into the side netting. But there was finally something to cheer about on the 68-minute mark when Ashkan Uyghur's hopeful ball forward was misjudged by Tomislav Mijic, allowing Nikola Tedeschi a clean shot on goal to give Rockdale a 1-0 advantage. Rockdale could have put the game to bed inside the final 10 minutes when Minikon ran onto a clever pass and neatly rounded Chronopoulos, but his cutback was sent out for a corner by the Marconi goalkeeper. So 1-0 it ended as Rockdale cemented 4th spot and Marconi were unable to bridge the gap to the finals positions. South Coast Wolves and Sydney United 58 locked horns at Wynn Stadium in a clash between 2 strides that have struggled for form this season. United started well and piled on the pressure in the early stages of the match and should have taken the lead after 25 minutes when Alek Jurasevski picked out Robbie Mileski at the far post, but he skied his shot over the crossbar. Wolves looked likely from there and had an even better chance to open the scoring. Ricky Zuko's quick free kick spread the play to the left, and Sam Matthews did well to take on his man and send a cross into the centre of the box. But Joey Lavelle's header fell straight into the hands of Anthony Costa. It was a first half littered with near misses, and United's finishing let their positive play down. Robbie Mileski's cross was scuffed by Luka Glavas as Wolves' defence recovered to save what looked destined to be a goal. Joey Lavelle went even closer to scoring with his next shot on goal. Some brilliant build-up play between Zuko, Matthews and Lavelle eventually found him in the box. He spotted Costa well off his line and went for the chip, but watched it parry off the crossbar. It was again a slick passing move that provided the breakthrough for Wolves. This time it was Chris Nathaniel with a superb in-swinger to Joey Lavelle at the far post. His crafty header evading Costa and rippling the net to give the hosts a deserved lead. United were forced to navigate a packed Wolves defence in the dying stages, and perhaps their best chance to clinch an equaliser fell to Theo Kofinas, who couldn't direct his header on target. Tom Hamilton plucked the ball out of the air and sparked a quick counter-attack for Wolves from there, with substitute Chris Price showing the benefit of fresh legs, sprinting down the sideline before whipping across into the middle. Jordan Murray and Joey Lavelle both having bites at it before United cleared their lines. United almost gave away what would have been the clincher as Wolves intercepted a loose ball and broke on the counter once more. This time Peter Simonowski was brought down on the corner of the box by Michael Robinson. The referee awarded a free kick despite Wolves protesting the foul occurred in the box. Chris Price stepped up to take the free kick, with United clearing his cross into the path of Sam Matthews, who fired well over. 1-0 it finished in favour of the hosts as South Coast moved within touching distance of the top 5. We had to see a clear-cut chance from the opening 20 minutes, both sides still getting a feel for things. Sutherland push forward now. It's cut inside for Nathan Alassi. He shoots from range but doesn't trouble Blake Tuxford. Mitch Malia receives now. Oh, that's a beautiful touch. And another blistering pace from Malia. He's got Major in the middle. Match made in heaven, those two. Major surrounded by 3 defenders. He still gets a shot away, deflected off Jordan Roberts, and Denham collects it. Blacktown looking a bit more dangerous heading into half-time. Looks like they've finally found their feet. Some tidy passing in the middle here. To Major. Oh, he's upended by Jacob Tratt. Free kick Blacktown. And that'll be a yellow card for Tratt. Free kick laid off for Cancross. He hits it. It's dipping, but straight into Denham's arms. Well, Lucas Sturgio a bit too relaxed there. Miyazawa takes it off his feet. And Lewis spreads it wide quickly to Malia. He always has the confidence to back himself, Malia. Oh, that's why. Major gets up well, but his header straight at Denham. Needed a bit of direction there. Sutherland could drop out of the top 5 today. Looks like they're well aware of that. Playing with much more urgency in this second half. It's wide to Mitchell Farmer. He hits it with some power. Tuxford drops it, but he pounces on the ball at the second time of asking. Tricky ball now for Miyazawa. Oh, what a cheeky little touch that was. He releases Malia. Sharks haven't had too many answers for Malia's pace down the left here. He pokes it through for Danny Choi. He's brought down in the box. Is that a penalty? Ref says no. Really good movement from both sides. A goal looks imminent. First time passes. Nick Stavroulakis now. Takes a touch, hits one. Not too far wide at all. Good chance for Sutherland. Another short corner for Danny Choi. He whips it in. Bit of aerial ping pong. Miyazawa rushes in to put pressure on Denham, but it's tipped away by the goalkeeper. This one will be more direct from Bacchus. It's a packed box. Major misses it. But Marco Travellini storms in at the far post and volleys it home. Blacktown City take the lead. Just 20 minutes to go. It's a belter of a finish from Travellini. Sutherland must have thought they had all bases covered, but Travellini comes out of nowhere. It's the perfect finish. Nathan Denham, no chance of stopping that one. Short corner. Bacchus takes a touch. Whips one in. Sutherland clear, but it's Danny Choi on the edge of the box. He hits a pile driver wide of the goal. Desperate times now for Sutherland. As it stands, Blacktown City headed to the top of the men's 1 ladder. Sutherland will drop into 6th. Oh, that doesn't help. Intercepted by the head of Troy. Spread wide to Major. He puts Kieran Paul through a goal. He's got room here. He hits one, but straight at Nathan Denham. And that's full time. Marco Travellini proves the hero. He sends his side top of the ladder. It's finished Blacktown City 1, Sutherland Sharks 0.
What did you think of the game?
First half was pretty tight. They didn't give us many opportunities. They work hard. They always give us a free-flowing type of football match, and we knew they would be up for it. And we just couldn't quite get some clear-cut chances in the first half, but we knew going to half-time they'd probably open up a bit in the second half because they needed a result just like we did. And in the end, we did just enough to get the job done.
What did you think of the game?
Look, it was always going to be a tough one. You know, we were a bit down on numbers from last week. You know, we've had a few experienced boys out. Some of the young boys obviously stepped in, and look, some of them did a good job. I thought we came in with a game plan that, for us, you know, almost came away with it. And you know, to lose on a set piece is pretty disappointing because they're just the little things that, you know, hopefully at the end of the season won't cost us, you know, a semi-final berth.
That's all we've got time for on this week's show. For all the information concerning the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1, including the full table and fixture list, be sure to head to the website nplnsw.com.au. And join us next time for our match of the round as Rockdale City Suns host RP Leichhardt Tigers. See you then.